Hi, I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this X-ray tetra fish, and it can also be a goldfish or a minnow or really any kind of fish. Here's how to make it. Okay, this is the video showing how to assemble the fish if you are using a light box. So I've got my light box set up. I've got a light box turned all the way up. I've got my placement guide, and I've got a clear silicone mat. And I've got all of the pieces cut out on the solid lines, and I've ignored all of the dotted lines. Those are placement guides that you only need if you're not using a light box. So here's how we put it together. We're going to start with piece number 1. That is the top fin. And that just drops right into place. And then number 2 is the front of the lower fins. And number 3 is the one right behind that. And then number 4 is the main fish body. That just goes right on top of all of those fins. And now I'm making just a simple goldfish here. With this pattern, you can also make an X-ray tetra, or you can just make a skeleton, which I think will be a really fun addition to any cat quilts. But that would be piece number 5, which I'm not using because I'm just making a normal goldfish, not a transparent one. But number 6 we do need. That is his eye. And then we're also not using pieces 7, 8, and 9. Those are some stripes on the fins. And again, those are there specifically for the X-ray tetra, although you could use them for other kinds of fish too if you just want a little accent stripe. But here is a simple goldfish. So I'm going to fuse those pieces in place right on the silicone mat, let it cool, and then I will peel them up and fuse them to my final block, do all the outline stitching, and then I will bring it back here and show you the finished block as well as the X-ray tetra version of it and a couple of other versions that I made using different colors. All right, here is the finished X-ray tetra. So this one uses all of the pieces. It uses the fish body, the skeleton, all the fins, and also the stripes on the fins. But you can leave a lot of those pieces off just to make a normal fish. I made the X-ray tetra specifically for an ABC quilt that I'm working on. But here is just a simple goldfish. So this is for a pet's quilt that I'm working on. It just uses the body piece and the fins and the eye. And if you choose different colors, you can make a more kind of generic looking fish. So I made this minnow basically for a pond quilt that I'm working on, and I just wanted kind of just like a normal looking fish in there. But you can also use just that skeleton piece, and that will make a really fun half block. So I'm working on making a new version, a new sample of my Cuddly Cats quilt, and I thought it would be really fun to add some half blocks into it to break up the simple grid. And I'm going to use a bunch of these fish skeleton pieces. I may also add some words, I haven't decided yet, but I've made this one, you can see, on a half block. And so that will really break up that grid and make it a lot more interesting and more complex. So 3 different kind of ways you can do it. The everything on the X-ray tetra with just the body and the fin pieces for just any other kind of normal fish, and just the skeleton as a fun accent for a cat's quilt. I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World. I'll see you next time.